house say hell yeah. I like that for the people up top. Check this out. Check this out. Rock the funky beat.
Warum hinterfragen wir nichts? Warum tun wir einfach so, als ob wir nichts wissen? Warum machen wir einfach das, was die Gesellschaft von uns erwartet? Immer wieder dieselben Vorschriften, immer wieder dieselben Aufgaben, die wir haben. Es ist immer wieder das Gleiche von morgens bis abends. Und das hier ist der einzige Ort, an dem ich die ganze Scheiße vergessen kann.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? I'm here to bring a message. I have a message that is to be delivered that is not of myself. But one that is channeled from a greater power.
Habt ihr euch eigentlich jemals gefragt, warum wir das alles tun? Wir passen uns irgendeinem komischen Gesetz an, irgendeiner komischen Gesellschaft.
It is one of destruction, chaos.
Warum hinterfragen wir nichts? Warum tun wir einfach so, als ob wir nichts wüssten? Warum machen wir einfach das, was die Gesellschaft von uns erwartet? Immer wieder dieselben Vorschriften, immer wieder dieselben Aufgaben, die wir haben. Es ist immer wieder das Gleiche von morgens bis abends. Und das hier ist der einzige Ort, an dem ich die ganze Scheiße vergessen kann.
Bitcoin falls today. Today it falls. It falls today. Had a series of conversations last night. Yesterday, I spoke with many people all over the Chinese, spoke with some Chinese. The Twitter gang, a couple of the Twitter gang, the Arabs, I spoke with some Arabs. The birdie was out. I had to put out a little birdie and get a sense of the things around me. I had to listen to my environment and see what was going on out there. And folks, I'm telling you, warning. I come heed with news of warning. I warn thee. From the Arabs to the Chinese, and especially the scammers. Look out for them scammers, boy, I tell you. Look out for them scammers, I tell you, because the scammers have been getting wrecked. The scammers have been getting wrecked, and they need to scam again to refill their fucking pots of scam gold. Don't be falling for new investments and new bullshit. Don't be investing in anything but yourself. And even then, you got to be careful with that. Look out for them scams. In fact, I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Do you want to be shown? Do you want to be shown? Maybe you don't. Maybe the truth is too painful for you to see. Maybe you can't handle it. Maybe you can't handle the truth. I know sometimes I can't. In fact, most of the time, all the time, it's the truth that hurts us the most. But I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Let me show you. One moment. Let me pull something up for you guys. Give me one moment. Let me pull something up for you guys. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what I mean in what I'm saying. Give me one moment here. I'm going to show you. One moment. Here we go. Hang on here. Give me one moment here. Let me whoopsie daisy. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Hang on here. Here we go. I can show you better than I can tell you. Exhibit 1. What is this chart, you say? What is this that we are looking at here? What you are looking at here is liquidations up and down, dating back through September, August, and beginning in November. This is November through December, now into January. And the liquidations have been at an all-time high, top and bottom. Whales have been getting gutted. They've been getting gutted. And more than ever, I've been receiving messages, these messages from these people saying, Crypto Face, you were right. You were so right. All day yesterday, the Chinese, the Arabs, the Twitter scammers, every single one of them, 5 different entities. I spoke with 5 separate entities. And they all told me the same thing. They said, Crypto Face, you were right. It looks like this year we got to be careful. Gutted. I'm talking gutted. And so they're out there scamming and scheming. They're out there scheming. They're out there scheming. When I go out, when I go to public events on the rare occasion, there is a particular group actually it's all groups but especially the Twitter and the TikTok people, they come at you with a smile and they want to be your friend, they say, and their scam tentacles, it's almost like they don't even know it, but they do. They do know it. Their scam tentacles start withering from the shadows behind them and try to touch you. Oh, you should tell your people about this. Oh, message everyone you know. I got this great idea. Oh, how come you've never Crypto Face, how come you've never started your own And I'm telling you, these scammers, man, they have these communities of people that love them too. They have communities of people that love them. They scam and they're loved for it.
Get ready for the trap.
Anyways, I find it quite the coincidence that the local top just so happens to be at a certain point. And every time, listen, I understand. I'm just like you. I am just like you. I enjoy the smell of my own flatulence from time to time. And every single time, it's flatulent. Every single move up is flatulent. And here's what I'm going to say. I know we joke around, but there's more to what I'm saying than just investing in some type of scams. I'm talking about, man, some of these connections I have things that these people just, they control everything. They control everything and they do it at the same time. They do this shit at the same time. And it's like, I'm not talking about just bots, and they all have the bots. Volume hunters, bots, when it's all organized. It's easy, it's organized, and they even white label it. They white label dumping together, pumping together, pump and dumps, dumps and pumps. It's all cohorted. And what I'm trying to say is that the price action right now is all coming from the same entities. That's what the same. It's like two motherfuckers. It's like two entities controlling the price. It's fucking insane. Now, where does that leave you and me? Where does that leave you and me? With our small little peepees. Listen, I'm shivering. I'm holding my peepee. I've been telling y'all that's what I've been doing since December. November was a great month from what I can remember. I believe November we were kicking ass. December, That's when I started to see the signs. I saw the signs. And I'm pretty sure you go back Crypto Face in December, that's really when I started walking away and just being like, man, this ain't it. This ain't it. Whatever this price action bullshit is, you're either, and listen, the people claiming, I know a lot of big dogs, a lot of big traders, multi-million dollar traders, people way bigger than me, and I know what the market sentiment is. I don't care how crazy I go on YouTube if I smoke some weed once in a while or something. But I know what I'm talking about, and I know the market sentiment, and I know the environment, and the environment's been ugly. And unless you're doing this in and out, unless you're just a little chicken pecking at little worms, good job. You got a little worm, little pecker. You got a little worm, little chicken. It's either you're a little pecker or you are a maxi holder and you're chilling. And I'm telling you, it's the year of the snake. The snakes slither. And so is this price action, but not really in a good way. It's been jagged. It's been super manipulative, which is a word. Manipulation is like the word racism. When you call someone a racist, it's not something I throw around lightly. Manipulation is not a term that I endear lightly. But lately, in what words, it's manipulation 100%. 100%. Man, that's why and man, these I'm not the only one that's been on the sidelines. I am not the only one that's been on the sidelines. The other, the friends of mine, the other traders I know that trade similar size or bigger and are good traders, they've been doing the same thing. They've been driving their cars, flying their planes, hanging out with their families, and I mean, aren't you guys in some for those of you that are in these trade groups, is it not radio silent? And I'm not talking about little scam ass trade groups trading small shit. And there's a handful of people that are still doing their thing out there. Billy Casper, and Crypto Lifer, Geo. I see he's been trading, probably the Otter Kid too. So there's a handful of people that are still doing their thing from day to day, and I'm not denying that. But I mean, if any of you are in like major solid trade groups, are they not radio silent right now? For the most part, at least. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's not the people that I know. I don't know. 100% silent. Yeah. You only watch Jay Casper? Hey, that's a good person to only watch. If you're only going to watch one person, Billy Casper, Jason Casper, he's got my endorsement. There's another one I have forgot to mention. That's Philocone. Philoconi's another person who's been, in my opinion, number one. Without a doubt, there is absolutely a handful of guys that are posting daily. Although I really haven't been I don't know. I also haven't really been watching much, but I just peep Twitter posts and shit like that. And so but I know Billy's always doing good because of his lifestyle and the hard work he puts in. So I don't have a doubt that he's not killing it, you know, doing his thing 24/7. But without a doubt, the last 2 months of last year and currently this year, there has been more whales gutted than there has been in the past 3 years. 3 years. Biggest losses since 3 years ago ever from now to the previous 2 months. And so I'm not making this shit up. I'm not just making this shit up. Who's Phil Filicone? Here, let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Here he is. This guy. I actually shot him a message. I didn't speak with him yesterday, but I shot him a message on Twitter. Filicone Crypto on Twitter. Filicone Crypto. Amazing story. And he's an OG. He's been here since I can remember. He's transformative. He's transformed himself, his life. He's gone through shit. You know, there's nothing beats a good story of someone that we can relate to that has gone through shit in life that we all go through. So, or some shit that some of us do and some of us don't. Hard things. We all go through our trials and tribulations. And seeing someone go through a trial and go through a tribulation and come out on top. And I'm not saying that's what defines them. We're not defined by the bad things in our life. We're defined by what we do now and how we affect other people and Jesus and shit. Okay? But I just love a good story. I love seeing people just win and not people that are given everything. And it's okay to be given things. It's okay. That's the goal. The goal is to have children and take care of your family and spoil them and all that shit. Okay? But nothing beats a story of a motherfucker who's on his own and picks himself up by his bootstraps and conquers life and all that it throws at them, you know?
Trust. Program.
I am engagement farming. I'm not going to lie. Of course I'm going to engagement farm. You know, I haven't really been in my rocking chair. I'm still in vacation mode and I am enjoying my vacation mode. I'm not even 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm like 1 toe in, the rest of the body out, you know? I mean, I haven't even been trading perps. I've taken everything off the exchanges, put everything in piggy banks. I've been piggy banking, you know. So, but you know, I can't just take a year off. I mean, can I? Should I just disappear for a year? You know, I mean, shit. You know, it only takes me a week to like get back to my top end algorithm, no matter how long I'm gone for. So I could disappear. I could be gone for the rest of this year, come back next year, pop up, say hello, everyone. You know, I could do that. But I'd miss my people, man. I would miss you guys too much. Literally going through that right now. You quit your job. Hold up. You quit your job because they didn't pay you. Got Market Cipher on discount. Your PHEMEX account skyrocketed. And you got funded. Smokey 92. Listen, brother. Keep moving forward, but look in your rear view. You're at your weakest when you're at your strongest. Stick to your strategies. And man, this year is going, it's not even going, it's already is. This year is going to be the most dangerous year that we've seen in about 3 or 4 years. The last year, and listen, I hate uttering the words 4-year cycle. I was talking to my brother and he goes, I hate hearing 4-year cycle. It is such a shit term. Any mainstream term, you know, I was never a mainstream guy. I always was against authority and mainstream. So when I say 4-year cycle, a small part of me dies. But these final years of these 4-year cycles are always the most volatile and dangerous. You know, there's different types of volatility. There's smooth volatility with curvature, and then there's just jagged, weird, manipulative bullshit, which is what we've been seeing. And that's what we're going to see this year moving forward. If I'm a charting man, which I am, and sticking with this 4-year bullshit, I mean, it's supposed to work out. It's unless this is the first time where the final year of the 4-year thing breaks. Yeah, where's we're in the final part of the 4-year cycle. These were all the final parts of the 4-year cycles. And each one of them had major 20, 30, 40% drops. Fast drops. I'm not saying we're going to have a 40% drop. We certainly could. It's all possible. Anything's possible. But I'm just saying that this final year is... man, that's what I'm saying. Like... man, I'm telling you, if you heard some of these stories, some of these whales are friends of mine. And there's traders who've lost everything that are in my circles, who've lost everything. And it's more than one. And I'm like, God, I'm talking, man, everything. There's traders in these past 2 months who've lost everything. Yeah, of course they're using leverage. Here's the thing: is we've been pretty safe these past few years with the leverage. I've cranked the leverage up. There was a long time where you would never see me go over 10x, you know. And dude, you could be going, and these guys are trading shit coins too. These guys are real, like. Sometimes it blows me away, dude. It blows me away. When I see some of these traders, man, and like some of them are cracking, man. They crack these shit coins. And they're trading these no-name shit coins for such big amounts. And I'm like, damn, these dudes are crazy, dude. These guys are crazy. People think I'm crazy. But, man, when you're talking about shitcoins especially, it's even worse. It's even worse. Man, if something goes wrong, they start over leveraging. You know, they got 200 million in trades and just shoop, and it's all gone. And man, we've all been there, man. I've been there where you're in a huge trade, it's going against you, and it's just you're in shock. You're in shock, and you can't. It's like, man, you don't even. You know what's crazy is when you exit before liquidation. If you exit a trade before it liquidates, you'll still have like 20% of your money. You know, you can still save 20%. But you're so torched at that moment, and you're so like helpless. Where these guys, you let it go. I've been there. We've all been there. You know, and man, to hear it happen, to hear that's been happening to people these past couple months, and the numbers reflect it. Most liquidations in 4 years. These past 2 months. And it's not by a little bit. It's by a lot. It's like 6 times more liquidations than the average of the last 4 years. 6 times. Crazy. It's crazy. So, so yes, I am engagement. I'm going to engagement farm a little bit. You know, but I am in a trade, and so I am able to stream. I'm in a trade. I'm able to stream. But does this not, make some sense? I'm telling you, it's been cross-acting to Nacton. I see it both ways. Someone, let's see, what did they post? The 5-day on Twitter? The 5-day, I could see to the guy who posted the 5-day on Twitter and said, but the 5-day, it looks so good. I agree. Look at this 5-day. This 5-day looks good. The 5-day looks good. It does. I agree. And then the next one, maybe it don't. The daily momentum. I understand. It's cross-act. I understand. The 1 hour. The 1 hour had a nice little drop off here. Finally, man. It's one thing to be wrong once, even wrong twice. But 3 times, boy, that will be the death of me. That would be the death of me. Yeah, it's not the time to play around. It's not the time to play around. It's really not. And sometimes making money isn't always the number one priority. Sometimes it's not losing money is the number one priority. And I gotta be real, man, that's been my priority since really December. Well, I'll tell you, the holidays really starting in October, that's when I start walking away, which is tough because once every few years, it is the top. And typically, it's pumping. And I feel like I've done my job. I've been there for everyone. I've been doing my thing all year. Bear market, kangaroo market, bull market, where I'm pretty much always there. I've been here for damn near a decade. This is not a channel where we disappear and only come back when it's all-time highs. And really beginning in October, you know, that's when I started walking away. October, I started walking away. I'm pretty sure October, November were still good. I don't even know. Man, I don't even remember how much I really traded October, November. But I know December, things started looking a little crooked and getting a little sideways. And so I stayed away. I walked away and I stayed away. Planetar, that's a great question. I haven't even looked. I'm glad it's coming back for now. Let's go, Planetar. We got money flow coming back up. Come on, Planetar. I think that we hopefully had a nice little healthy pullback. We got Planetar coming back with some curvature on the hourly. Beautiful curvature. Beautiful RSIs. Inwardly curved oscillation. This almost makes me bullish on crypto. Shit. Yes, thank you for reminding me. That's a point I wanted to make, was that this sub 100, below the 100K, manipulation all day. But as soon as we hit that 100K, it's like the beasts wake up. 100K kind of wakes up the Godzillas, and like the manipulators go back like cockroaches. At 100K, the roaches start to scatter a little bit. But this like 90,000 to 99.9 thousand, it's roach territory. We're talking roach. Scam roaches scattering. The price action looks like roaches. The scammers are out here roaching. And I'm scattering like a roach too. I think 90 to 100,000 is roach territory. And at 100K, they scatter. How do they manipulate? They make their moves on all the exchanges at the same time. Man, even these exchanges, man, some of these exchanges, they be roaching, they be doing shit at the same time. The Chinese, powerful. They're powerful. These Chinese are powerful. The Arabs are powerful. Yeah, you guys need to leave me alone. Everyone needs to stop messaging me while I'm streaming. Listen, if I'm streaming, leave me alone. It's like when you go and shower, when you go in the shower and you sing, do you want people opening the shower curtain and looking at you? Let me shower, man. Let me sing. Let me do my thing, man. Let me do my thing. Man, I had a homie. So, one of my friends, and this is someone I consider like in my circle, excellent trader, positive person. He's not a scammer. He does not scam his audience unless he's tricked into it, which can happen. He was in a trade. He was up $500,000, $500,000 in the green. It round tripped, and he ended up minus $400,000, a $900,000 swing. He was plus 500 G's, round trip to minus 400,000. No, none of the people you've mentioned. No. No, I don't think you guys know this person. He's a Twitter guy. He's a Twitter person. He's not a YouTube. He's on Twitter. He's not on YouTube. And you know what else bothered me? I'm telling you, is this price action is so fickly, and it's like instant now. It's like you could see a move a week in advance, but if that ain't the move that you're making today on this day, and it's like if you don't say it, this is what's happening now. The Twitter police, they're coming after you, man. The Twitter police, and they're trying to tell you what to do. The Twitter police, man, they love telling. They're worse than the real police. The Twitter police, you guys are worse than real police. Alrighty. How are we looking? Chilina's waking up. Oh my God. We're round tripping this. See, I'm telling you. That's how this price action has been for the past 2-3 months. And if for those of you who are just joining us, maybe you weren't here before. If you weren't here when we were talking about, this is a chart of the liquidations over the past 6 months, or 4 liquidations. Beginning in November, this is November through today. Just look at the girth. Look at the girth compared to the months before. Look at the girth compared to the months before. Major. Both ways, long and shorts. I'm telling you, this leverage shit. It is not the year. This is not the year to go to sleep on trades without any protections. I'm telling you, for the past 3 years, you could pretty much get away with, for the most part, besides maybe twice a year, you might have gotten clipped. But even a 7x can get you clipped. Does Trump come in the office today? There is no stop loss. No, no, no. Ripple, man, you ain't lying. I'm telling you, this planetar chart is actually, this planetar chart makes me want to close this short. I'm telling you, this planetar chart makes me want to close this short. I'm feeling good about this planetar on the hourly. I'll be damned if this was the planetar top, oh my God, that would suck so much. Especially since I was saying this thing was poised to continue. I would be gutted if this was the planetar top. I'd be so disappointed. What the hell's going on with, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really, dude? $3.30? What the fuck? How come I'm not long on Ripple? What the fuck? Man, this shit just won't stop. Wow. I don't know how the price of Ripple just continue to go up when they print so much every month. This is insanity. I had Ripple bags that I just wrote like, Ripple's is a coin that I just have ignored for years. Like in wallets and fee earning on the exchanges, whatever. Ripple, just ignore it. And man, I went to an old wallet, man. I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? The AI crypto shit, we know that's going to be scamming. We know the AI crypto's gonna be scamming. I wonder if this is legit. You know, like what? Here's the thing is you really don't need crypto to do shit. Besides raise capital. You know what I'm saying? Besides capital raising. And so when it's like, and when AI crypto or crypto anything, whenever there's like a new thing out there and they just slap crypto on it, they're just getting rich off of it, man. They like name me one technology or company that started as a shit token and has now turned into a business venture that we all use and trust. And man, if they didn't slap some crypto shit token scam shit on it, man, it wouldn't happen. Name one. There is none. There is none. And no, don't tell me about so-and-so's partnering with another Visa MasterCard. There is no company that started as a shitcoin, even raised capital with a shitcoin, that any of us use today. That actually use it for a use case, a real use case. They don't exist. Okay, you're a liquidity pool. You're a liquidity pool. Besides speculation, speculation doesn't count. I'm not talking about buying a shit token for the price to go up. That's the only reason why we're all here. Let's be honest. For the technology. Okay. No company has formulated from a shit token into a company that we use to this day. Which is fine. Is what it is. We're in the rat race. In fact, what could be greater than something that just makes us money? That's what, you know, we need, I guess, at the end of the day. I'm not talking shit about crypto. I'm not saying this in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that there's been thousands of shit tokens in capital raises with promises that they're going to have a real use case, and they never come to be. So don't get married to it, man. Take your profits on that shit. If you think there's an AI scam token, there will never be some real AI application. The real AI companies out there are companies like Planetar. Hey, listen. This was not a goon short, okay? We nailed the short. So what if I didn't take a $12,000 profit? Give me a break. Give me a break. I literally lifted the couch cushion up from my couch, okay? And I said, I want to fucking do a trade. It's got to be at least around $1 million. So I said, what's under my couch? And there was like 60 G's worth of some shit tokens that I liquidated under my couch, threw onto the fucking exchange, and here we are. Don't worry, folks. This Ripple, you know, listen, there's one person a friend of a friend, actually a friend of a business venture. He works for a business that I partially own. And man, I'm pretty sure Ripple was like 40 cents. It wasn't long ago. It was in the summer. Wasn't Ripple just like 40 cents in September? Yes. July, August, September, 40, 50 cents. And he went crypto. I'm thinking about he's like, I got like 40 grand. And he goes, my friend's telling me to buy Ripple. Jesus Christ, this thing is running. He goes, my friend's telling me to buy Ripple. And I told him, no. Anything but that. Anything but Ripple, bro. Fucking 2 months later, boom. And he don't let it down. He's texted me to this day. He texted me yesterday. Damn, this thing's running. Damn, this thing is running. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? This shit is so lame, dude. This shit is so lame. Unless you're a chicken plucking at the worms, picking up nickels on the train track. I'm too good for this market. That's what the problem is. I'm too good for this. It's like Tom Brady playing in Pop Warner. I'm Tom Brady. This shit's Pop Warner. Okay? Boy, I tell you, I've been like Aaron Rodgers, man. I've been like Aaron Rodgers lately, dude. If there's a quarterback that I'm telling you, if there's a quarterback that I'm resonating with, it's fucking Aaron Rodgers this year. I might have to run back into the woods. Do you know Aaron Rodgers is seeing shit now ever since he ran into the woods and started tripping balls? Have any of you heard that story? Have any of you heard that story? The man that Aaron Rodgers sees now. Do any of you know what I'm talking about? So, ever since Aaron Rodgers went and did the whatever it is that he did, trip balls in the woods and came back, I don't want to say he forgot how to play football. He's on the Jets. He don't have no protection. But ever since he went and did that Ibogaine, is it the Ibogaine? And then what's the other thing? What's the, not Ibogaine, but what's the other plant that they use where they go on a trip in the woods? Ayahuasca. So ever since he done the ayahuasca and the Ibogaine trip, Aaron Rodgers says he sees a shadow man with a hat. He sees a black shadow man with a top hat. Look it up. It's true. And he sees the shadow man. He sees a shadow man now. Can you believe that shit? Look it up. I'm not lying. Maybe he should have done Ibogaine. I'm pretty sure he did ayahuasca. Maybe, listen, apparently Ibogaine did Ibogaine. Maybe I could use some Ibogaine. I could use some Ibogaines. I'll take any gain. I'll take any gains. I'll take an Ibogaine. Just give me a gain. A gain. Just give me a gain again, man. Just give me a gain again. Yeah, so apparently he sees a black shadow man now. And he shows up when he's about to throw. He's hold on, hike. He goes back, shotgun, and he thinks he's gonna be throwing to one of his boys. He sees the shadow man, and boom, he fucks up. I can show you better than I can tell you. Hang on. Aaron Rodgers, shadow man. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's right. It's holding a dead rabbit. He sees. Okay, here it is. Okay. All right. He sees. It's not just a shadow man with a hat. The dude's holding a dead animal, too, apparently. Here we go. Aaron Rodgers talks about the hat man. Oh, my God. Look at his face. Look at this man's face. Look, there's the hat man. Look, that's his face. Hold on, hike. He's going back. He thinks he's seen it. Shaw, there's the hat man. Tell me that's not a man's face who's seeing a hat man holding a dead animal. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll go to church on Sunday. I'll go to church on Sunday. Anyways, here's the thing. Listen, yes, I could have closed the trade right here, okay? Yes, I could have closed the trade right here. But do you know what would happen after that? What would happen is I wouldn't know what to do. I can't stream if I'm not in a trade. For example, last night or 2 days ago, it was yesterday or the day before. I was like, let me fire up the old stream. Thought we'd watch some political Senate hearing shit, and it went totally just, it went totally wrong. It went so wrong. Had to even delete the stream. It just couldn't be done. Can't be done. And so, you know, and it's all good. I thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad we can still pull out, you know, a par over 2K stream. I appreciate y'all. And, you know, I got to stick with what I believe and what I believe is best for me. And what I believe is best for me is, man, now is not the time for me to be trading big at all. I mean, even trading at all. But especially if I'm going to be streaming, because you know how I'm vulnerable. You guys, I'm vulnerable to you. And so, you know, I got to protect myself. But I figured that I can at least do, you know, $1 million position. $1 million position is something I can do, you know, and be here, you know. Is there any shit tokens you need me to look at? Go, bro. Let's see. Any stocks you guys want me to look at? You want to do a couple shit token charts? No, weed does not help. Listen, I smoke weed on average once a month, and probably not even that. That's even pushing it. I don't even smoke once a month, but I feel like if I do smoke, it'll be like twice that week, and so it's not gonna help. If you think it's not gonna help, I'm so sensitive right now. I am so sensitive. I feel like I'm a chicken with no head, like running around. I feel like the spirit animal of the forest from Princess Mononoke when it gets its head chopped off and it turns into a big monster that's confused and it's looking for its head. You know, when they shoot the bow and arrow and goes shoot, and it chops the head off the forest god spirit deer and its head falls off and it turns into a big tree demon looking for its head. You know what? Listen, people that say I'm sober as a cucumber. I'm sober as a cucumber. Are you not entertained, you people? Okay. I've done plenty of things in the past. I've had my partying before. You know, I've partied plenty of times before, but not now, not recently, not lately. I'm sober as a cucumber. As a cucumber, that's a good one. This is ridiculous, dude. This XRP shit, I mean, I can only imagine like the XRP perma accounts that have just, I mean, I wonder, sometimes I gotta be honest, I wonder how many people are really holding this crypto, especially people on YouTube. Because most of these people, I'm not gonna say they're broke, but most, you know, that's really just in life. Most people don't really have what they portray. You know, I don't know. I ain't talking shit, but man, to the XRP people, like XRP daddy, like XRP daddy, and these XRP people are pretty firm in their XRP beliefs. And anyone who had a big holding of this XRP and this shit just popped off in 6x in 2 months, you know, that's a very solid win, and we should be very happy for those people. I'm happy for those people. And damn. Wow, so Ripple, was this a previous all-time high? Did the price been here before? It's at the all-time high right now? Is that what? What? Hold on here. Hang on here. Oh, wow. The price has been here before? Was that 2017, 2018? It was. Oh, my gosh. Wow. It's at its all-time high price. Damn. Wow. Man, that's amazing. Are any of you in here XRP holders, man? Damn, are you guys XRP holders, man? Congratulate yourselves. I hope you can congratulate yourselves. Oh, who's this guy? Hey, do we want to watch this Senate hearing?
Which is an out-of-body experience for most people who are not acquainted with it. I happen to represent a state that has the 8th largest economy in the world. We think we understand the formula for economic growth and prosperity and opportunity.
I wonder what state this guy is in.
Reasonable and modest regulatory footprint.
The 8th state? I'm going to say it's Tennessee.
By prospering, invest, and create opportunities for other people to.
He don't sound like he's from Tennessee. This guy sounds like he's from
that formula, and it sounds to be like you agree.
Who was that?
One of the strange experiences I've had here is that
Is he from Oklahoma?
colleagues, principally on the other
That ain't
side,
number
think
8.
that the money that you earn is not actually yours. It's the federal government's, and you just get to keep a little bit of it. Conversely, I believe that the money that people earn is theirs, and they have a responsibility to pay taxes. But as you point out, an over-tax burden or large tax burden has a way of depressing the economy and reducing standard of living.
This guy sounds like he's got
I'm grateful
unlimited
for
saliva on the
your
sides of his
nomination,
mouth.
And I think you are exactly the type of individual that needs to serve in this important position, and I support your nomination wholeheartedly. Let me ask you, in the short time I have, one sort of obscure question and another one that we discussed in our office. As you know, the market for U.S. Treasuries is the largest market.
Oh, I am covering the P&L. My bad. Hey, listen, I didn't even know, man. Listen. Hey, listen. I always put my videos at the bottom left. I didn't even know I was there. Can you see the P&L, little fucker? Can you see it, you little shit? You need me to make it bigger for you?
Is this a concern to you?
This looks like a guy I can get behind.
I enjoyed visiting in your office, and
Is this guy
would note
behind
that
him?
while Texas has more arrivals due to good economic policies.
Is this a live stream or is this guy sitting by? Which guy is being interviewed right now?
Also driven by our wonderful governor, Henry McMaster.
I'm still going to vote for your nomination. I think it's 1,600 people a day in Texas, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Is this McMahon, Steve McMahon?
You raised a very important question, and one that I will investigate further.
Holy shit, bro. Turn your lights down, dude.
A
Jeez.
few days of this with the new exchange. What I can tell you is, as a student, a professor of economic history, that it is
Anyways, listen, my point stands that your boy's been on the sidelines from doing any crazy big positions for a reason, as you can see, because you gotta wiggle in and wiggle out like a worm. And I just don't feel like no rooster. I don't feel like no rooster, and I don't feel like pecking like one either. And you know, everyone is so high strung right now. It's mega emotional. You know, emotions are way out there right now. And I'm right there with it. I'm a reflection of it. You know, when it's like when we do this, it's like I mirror you. Yeah, man, I ain't trying to get no nickels on the train track with rust on it, you know? And it's like, listen, it's easy to rack up and claim wins on small-ass wins, okay? Yeah, sure, I could have exited right here and been like, oh, boom, I was right, boom, told you so, boom, lock it in. It's like it's easier to do that. It's easier to do that. But that ain't what we're about. That's not who I am. But, man, this XRP, man, this shit's just retarded. It was $2.30 yesterday, man, or something. This is crazy. It's crazy. But it's like, man, was the party missed? You know, this is the final year. Man, is this shit gonna go to $10 by the end of the year before the next bear run, excuse me? You know, it's the final year in the 4-year cycle. The final year in the 4-year cycle. You know? This last year, it's volatile, but boom, by the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be 150. You know, 150. Where does that leave everything else? I will say that, boy, I tell you, if I hope success upon all, Other than that, I think we hit peak content. And I appreciate you guys being here. But I say we call it here. I'll close the trade here. I'll close it. There. I'll close it. There you go. There you go. Okay. Thank you for joining us. It was a good time. Thank you for being here. I know we can still pump one out with a good stream. Thank you for letting me know that the algorithm has not abandoned me, that the algorithm bends to our will. The algorithm bends to our will. Before I leave, I want to say a couple things. Super important things. If you missed it before, I pulled up a chart here. Liquidations for the past 2 months have been an all-time high in 4 years. Okay? More whales have been gutted than pretty much ever before in the past 4 years. And the scheming and scamming is coming along. It's good that the main staple tokens, XRP's going up. Fuck the scams and fuck the memes. Don't get caught in the petty bullshit. Don't fall for new investment bullshit scams. Okay? Today's the whitelist for Antarctic Exchange, if you want to be on the whitelist to be a trader on that exchange. Other than that, I salute you. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. And maybe we'll get them next. Maybe next time we'll close our trade and walk away with this nickel of